What's up, guys? Today we are here for our very first episode of Break 40, and I've only broke 40 once while walking. I think it was a 39, so I'm gonna try to do it on camera. We'll see how many episodes it takes, but let's get right into it. All right, just the right rough, I believe. I did hit two, just because I had absolutely no warm up. So right side of the rough. Okay, here is the second one. We're gonna play both. I don't know. I kind of like taking breakfast balls. I feel like it's right, but we'll see. Okay. Right side of the green. It wasn't a great shot, but it was all right. Okay, greens for this place, as of recent, have been running pretty well. Um, I am taking the breakfast ball, but if you guys are against that, let me know. But I feel like if you have no warm up, I feel like it's all right. But that's kind of up to you guys. Let me know what you think. Okay. Looks like a little left right. Yeah, I can put this on my shirt. That's gonna be a lot easier. All right, left to right. Also, let me know what you think about marking with a T. I do it because I lost like 2 ball markers. There's no reason to get more. So, all right, here you go. A little birdie putt on the first. Okay. Oh, I gotta get there. I gotta get it there. Oh my gosh. There's no way. I really hope you guys can see that on camera. Oh my gosh. Actually, you know what? That was low key an insane putt. You can definitely see it. Looks like, yeah. Yeah, actually, guys, I am Luke Skywalker, and I just like use the Force to put that in the hole. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, because technically that's a birdie, but all right, guys. I just got done with like a 10-minute conversation with this guy. He was talking to me about filming, and um, I told him like pretty much the basics. Um, but then yeah, he just kept talking to me, so hopefully we're not iced at all. But see, so we have a about 460 par 5. I'm laying up. I hit a 9 iron because it everything runs down to this like creek in the middle. So if I hit anything, I'll be in that. It's actually like more of a lake. But all right, here we go. All right, just left side. Kind of pulled it. I think. I don't. That was a weird. It was really low too. So. All right, here you go. You kind of see it turns to the right, then back to the left. Um, I was wondering about how long it was gonna take for someone to talk to me about filming. Kind of what I was scared of, but no, actually, he was a really nice guy, so I don't. It was pretty awesome. All right, first off, not a great lie. Also, second off, the rough is like it's really thick, and they didn't. I don't know that they bagged it. Makes it a little bit more tough. Uh, Hopefully we don't have tree trouble in our backswing. We'll probably hit like a second layup. We are one under right now, so. Okay, that one really like hooked, and yeah, the tree like killed it. So we did not. It's actually okay. It's a pretty tough shot over the bunker. Not a lot of green to work with, but we're gonna try and hit a high flop. Maybe land it just on the fringe or something. So. Okay, that's gonna be just fine. Actually, yeah, it should be fine. All right. All right, guys. We are like running into mic issues. I kind of forgot to charge them, but if they die, you guys are just gonna have to be like deaf for a couple of minutes or however long this video is. The goal break 40 before Bob breaks 80. I just thought of that. Thought that would be funny. All right, another left to right one. This one's gonna have a lot more break in it. Hopefully we can try and trickle it in there. Maybe get a lucky roll, just like on the last one. Yeah, so yeah, I just suck. I don't understand it. All right. Yeah, some break and some don't. That's just how golf works. I thought I had the read. Maybe I left it a little bit too high. Didn't really get there either, so. Alright, this is by far the hardest hole. It's a like 400-yard par 4. Um, yeah, it's just not easy because it goes downhill, and then you're gonna have a downhill second shot, like ball below the feet and everything, and then you're gonna have to hit to an uphill green. It's weird. It plays like longer than 400, I think, but all right, here we go. Okay, that's what I was scared of. That is like right where I was aiming because I forgot some of these tee boxes they steer you in the direction that you are not supposed to go. So, all right, moving on. Um, yeah, green's basically being guarded by a tree, so I think the best thing I can really do is honestly if I take a 52-degree layup short of the water, and then probably take another 52. We're this is yeah, it's hard because then that I won't hit it into the tree. Hopefully, I don't know. We gotta hit this light because we could go into the creek here. So. Okay, that's fine. I pulled it a bit and I didn't hit great. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but we should have a decent shot in it. Honestly, if we're 1 over through 3, that means we're on track and basically we're going to do good. So it is a par 34. So here you go. All right, here we are. We're about 110 out. It's going to play a little more. I'm debating between 52 and pitching. I did not hit my 52 great there, so I think I'm going to hit my pitching wedge, hopefully. Run it up. If this ends up short, I don't know, but could go long. Okay, like I said, just a little long. Either first cut. Either the fringe or the rough. I hit it kind of how I wanted. So, and I should have taken just a little bit more off, but that's fine. Moving on. Alright, so probably the right club. Just not a great line. I've been either drawing and then sometimes I've been pulling my wedges, so it is what it is. Just about 2 feet off of the green. This one's gonna break left to right. This would be a huge par save if we can get it. I'm really hoping we can make this, because if we are even through 3, that means the rest, because we could probably got the 2 hardest holes out of the way. So line up, getting left to right, maybe a cup or 2. Let's make sure we get through the fringe though. Do have some long fringe right here, so that's gonna be hard. But sit. Wow. That was awful. Because I did kind of forget that it was downhill. Probably should have took that into notice. Alright, we might double this, which is, that puts us at what, 3? No, 2 over. My bad. Alright, right edge. Gotta sink it. Just got to. Up the hill. I pulled it. I literally pulled it. That was the right line, too, because with the pull, I probably started that center cup. Oh, no. No. Double. Alright, you guys... Whoa, my voice was really weird there. Alright, you guys can't see the pin. It is behind this tree. It's a 115 hole, but that's center of the tee box to center of the green. So it's actually 120 a day. So I'm going to hit a pitching wedge. I don't know. I really hope I can put this close. There's a birdie here to get back to 1 over. It's be huge. So, alright. Got a bee on me. Or a fly, whatever. It might be alright, but I literally had a fly land on me. I can't see it. I think on the green. I think. But we'll see. I have this fly that I get off my golf ball, and then it comes and lands on me. Get away, and it lands on me again. So. Alright, so the pitch marks. I don't know where the pitch mark is. It might have actually kicked back onto the green. Yeah, this is probably the hardest green, especially with this back pin, because it makes it kind of depends. Sometimes really fast if you go past it. If you stay short, it's fine. But here's just a huge... Actually, we're going to leave the pin in. I mean, people who honk while they're going by the golf course, I don't know if you guys heard that. I have zero idea who that was, too. So. Alright. I'm literally aimed probably 6 feet out, so we'll see. It's trying. So, what you're supposed to do is if you just putt the ball and it goes in the hole, then you're going to play good golf. That does not, guys, I promise you, that is my second time birdieing this hole on camera. Maybe one day it'll be our hole-in-one hole, but hopefully you guys saw that. That was a hard putt. That was a very hard putt. All right, so this is about a would be like 330 a day, par 4. It's getting hot. I'm really tired. All right, hole 5. I believe we're 1 over now, so we are on track. Wait, did I hit that? I swear. I don't think I hit that. I think it just fell. All right. That was terrible. That was terrible. I don't know if it was teed up low. I know that, but that was terrible. Just terrible. Okay. I know you guys are gonna roast me. Aiden, that's not that bad. It's fairway. I don't know, 140 out. But it was hit so bad. I just got really lucky, I think. It ran quite a ways. All right, here we go. Okay, that was bad. That was bad. Chunky won. Okay, I'll give you 5 reasons that was bad. I'm gonna change it because I can't think of that many. 3. Chunky, short, not online. Perfect. 4, I don't know. 5, I don't know either. So. Okay, yes, I get it. I get it. I have a birdie chip. I'm like, missed the green by a yard, but the pin is in the back. So. All right. Yeah, this is. I feel like if someone is like, "Where are you best at chipping?" Have I been chipping well recently? No. So once again, have you been chipping decently recent? Yes. All right, perfect. I'm actually okay with that. That's a par putt. All right, this is a much longer putt than it looks like on camera. I think it's probably about 6 feet. Where's my marker? Actually, my tee, I should say, because we already went over that. All right, this is like left to right. I would like to make this one. Kind of depends on how much or how hard I hit it. It's gonna break a decent amount, so just left edge. That's a big putt for the program. Um, I love making pars. It's a cool thing. So, all right, I'm fine with that. That's good. That's good. All right, guys. Literally, every person who drives by, like, looks at me like I'm the most stupid person ever. That's why I need to hire like a cameraman or like talk one of my friends into it, because it looks it looks ridiculous the way I'm carrying this stuff around. But because you guys are on like I forgot how tall, 62-inch tripod. So oh, I just walked right in front of the tracer. That's gonna be all right. If I never pick up this tee. It sounded awful. Sounded awful. Otherwise, I think right side of the fairway. It does slope down to the right, so it might have kicked out. But otherwise, yeah, like, bro, like, why are we looking at me? Like, I'm just like normal guy, just a normal guy, please. Actually, I would look at me too. So, okay, here we are. We're about 110 out, I think, with the front. Actually, we're probably 105 with the front pin. Downhill, not like a. This is what I hate. I hate downhill ball below the feet lies. It's the hardest, so just do what I can to get on the green, hopefully. Go. I don't know if you guys heard me, but I told it to go. I knew it right when it was on the tote, which is very rare. I'm not. It's probably the lie, but not hitting my wedge is great, which is weird because these have been dialed recently. All right, moving on. Okay, here we are, just short. Honestly, up and down for par is fine here. Really, I'd be okay with that. So. It just came out hot. Just picked it too clean, so. Alright, here we go. Probably 7, 6, 7. My brother's gonna like that, but yeah, 6, 7 feet left. Left to right again. I don't know why I'm getting all these left to rights. It is downhill. I did have a lot of mud on the ball. I don't know how I picked it as clean as I did with all the mud. But okay. Left to right downhill. It might be breaking a lot more than what I've set up, but and I should have trusted the line. Should have trusted the line. That's a bad miss. Really bad miss. Yo, that's terrible. Okay. 2 over. 2 over. Alright, this is crucial. Hole 7, we're like 2 over. We have to hit this one good. There's nothing else I can do. Have to hit it good, so. Because it's a short club. It'll be like 125 today, I think. So we gotta hit it good. Otherwise, we're cooked. Pulled it and did not hit good, so we might just have to like use you guys as a backboard. I don't know if we hit on mine, it might roll up onto the green. Okay. Yeah, you just never know. All right, left to right up into the hill. This chip. Sit. Okay, it kind of sat, kind of didn't. It like you could definitely see it like start to check and then stop to check. So, nothing's a tap in. Nothing is ever a tap in life, guys. I don't know if I trust myself. Okay, I trusted myself, not really, but I still got it. 2 over. That's right, 2 over. So, all right, here we are, 200-yard par 3. I don't care. I'm hitting 6-iron because, like I said, if I have to hit my woods today, something went really wrong. We just don't have to here. I hate hitting my woods, so just hopefully we play it center. We've been kind of hooking this club, but it'll probably be short fairway. That's my guess. Hopefully. Yeah, like I said, hooking. I have got this club here. I think I swung too hard, and I also feel like I just came across like that, So it's all fixable. Once I get my woods more controlled, this hole becomes a lot easier. Just specifically, I'll hit my 5 hybrid on this one. so my 3-wood would go over. But just left of the bunker. It's actually a really big bunker. I think it got through. We're gonna have like 50 in, so it's alright. Yeah, this is a shot that if we try and get too fancy with it, we could do something wrong. Gotta try and get as much of this. See this? Get that out of here. I don't know. I kind of want to flop it, but I also don't want to flop it. We'll see. I'm gonna kind of try some practice. Go. Oh, you guys fell. Honestly, we made the right decision, but you guys fell. Wow, you guys are all grassy now. Wow, this thing is falling off. Get my sand wedge out of here. Just kind of behind the flag, so. All right. Yeah, so I did go with the normal shot. I figured I have just enough room to work with. I don't need to risk a flop. And I think it worked out. I don't know that I would have hit a flop better. My first thought was it needed to go, and then I said sit. So that was at least in my mind. This is a left-right downhill putt. You gotta get started here at this course. You have to definitely hit the ball there, but you don't have to hit too hard. So, left edge. I'm literally just gonna tap this one. So for par. So that's kind of the thing. I tap for par and it's just way off. Should have started higher, I guess. Not liking this putt at all. So I just snuck that one in. I almost shorted that. All right, that's a bogey. That's fine, I guess. I think we can double the last and shoot a 39. I'm gonna try this putt again. It's just a hard putt in general. I think it was about right here. See, I feel like I barely hit, and then it's off to the races, like 2 feet past the hole. Yeah, good thing we'll cut that. But okay, we are kind of unlucky, but we're playing fine. They are moving the pins, so those pins that we played today are in the hardest spots that they will ever be. Like the hardest, because we don't have greens that break a lot. So he's just moving them now, and they're actually going to be easier. But that's fine. We played good today. So just need a bogey here to shoot 38, par to shoot 37. So I'll be right. I try not to think about that, but 330, huge dog leg to the right. Okay, that was perfect. Literally perfect. It was low, wasn't hit solid, but it ran like under those trees on the right. Through, I hope, into the fairways. Okay, I don't need to range this because I'm kind of going off of feel. Don't want to go long because it runs really steep over there. Just want to hit a good shot. Just give me on the green, give me a birdie look. Maybe par to shoot a 37. That would be my lowest score ever. So by 2 strokes. Or a birdie. That would be cool too. Alright. Anyways. Wind off the right, a little downhill. Go. All right, center green. I'm okay with that. As long as we don't sell. Yeah, I caught that one a little thick. It wasn't great ball striking today, but honestly, I played all right. So. We literally just went and talked to my friends for like 10 minutes. Actually, I'm terrible with time. That was probably only 5. The old guy was definitely 10. Yeah, we'll take it out. I don't know how well you guys can see it anymore, but I kind of want to take it out. This is a hard putt, honestly. It kind of, I think it goes left to right, then right to left. Actually, I have zero idea. I think actually right to left the entire way. I probably should have, like, while I was putting earlier today, should have come on the screen and hit some putts, but okay, we are iced. This is to shoot a 36, so here you go. So that's the one thing that I cannot do. That's pure awful. Okay, I'm very, very frustrated by that, so. Oh, that's my fault, because I just should have finished and then gone to talk to them, but that's fine. Alright, so this is, I believe, 37. So. Dang it. Well, we had it in the bag until we 3-putted. I don't know if you guys can hear him. The mic's gonna pick it up. That's frustrating because it was just a bad putt in general. The guy's gotta put a good roll on it, kind of like that. But 38, that ties my best from the front tees. But best from the back, so overall a good day. Sad I could only make one episode out of this, but alright, thank you guys for watching if you made it this far. Go check out some other content. Hopefully I got some more content coming soon. Alright, we'll see you in the next one.